All right, class, this is Mr. Eggleston. This is a continuation, sort of lesson 4.7, graphing the inverse of a function. I wrote an equation for a function. Y, this is the very top one. I can't show you using this, but I just highlighted it by selecting it. That's the function. It's a square root graph. It's 2 times the square root of x minus 3 plus 5. The graph looks like that. All right? Just your typical square root graph. Now, remember, to find the inverse, all you have to do is switch x and y. Now, we have to go a little bit further when we do it on pen and paper because then we solve for y. But quite honestly, all you have to do is switch x and y. And when you do that, you get this graph, the blue graph. And that should look kind of cool because it's symmetric. It's symmetric across the line y equals x. So, and there you go. That's the red is the original function. It's a square root graph. The blue is the inverse of the original function. It is not a square root graph. Actually, it's a quadratic. Because we've done this a couple times where I solved for y from this by subtracting 5, dividing by 2, and squaring, and that gives you a quadratic. So that's why it looks like a half a u. But you notice they all cross right there at that point. Okay, that's where the function f equals its inverse. Okay. Now, I just wanted to show this to you because it's all I did literally was switch x and y. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. All right? If we blow this up a little bit, you can see that the domain of the red graph is all x greater than or equal to 3. Because we start right there, and then we move to the right. So the domain starts at 3 and goes to the right. X is greater than or equal to 3. The range starts at, what is that, 4, 5. So it starts at 5. If I can get this to be selected. I guess I can't. Oh, there it goes. And all it does is go up from there. So the range is y is greater than or equal to 5. Okay. Notice the blue graph, the inverse, that the domain starts at x equals 5, which is, and goes to infinity. So it's x equals 5, or x is greater than or equal to 5 for the domain of the blue graph, which is just the same as the range of the red graph. And also the range of the blue graph starts at, I believe that's 3, if it will be selected. There it goes. Notice it starts at 3 and goes up from there. So the range is y is greater than or equal to 3, which is the domain of the original function. So you switch the domain and range. And you get kind of cool looking graphs. You can obviously see there's symmetry here, right? So be aware, and that's what the graph should look like. Thank you.